Beautiful morning.
Well, aren't you in a good mood?
Oh, well, why shouldn't I be? Spring just around the corner.
You look different.
I do?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And you have a wonderful glow about you. How come?
I don't know. Life's great.
Good morning.
Come on.
Cheryl.
Hey. What's with the face?
What's wrong with my face?
All that makeup.
I was just experimenting, that's all.
Huh.
Cheryl. Are you not talking to Scott?
That's right.
Are you not talking to Cheryl?
Could be the use, Mom.
Going to be a real quiet day.
How you feeling this morning?
Me? Fine.
Really?
Yeah, sure.
Back's not bothering you, huh?
Why would my back be bothering me?
I don't know.
Can't go on like this, you know.
Oh, but Mary,
It's not going to work. Not for anyone.
No, but the two of
I
us.
mean, look at
Who?
Cheryl and Scott.
What about him?
They're not talking to each other. It's ridiculous.
They're working.
Yeah, well, sure, of course. You don't approve anyway.
Did I say that?
Practically.
Practically. You say something I didn't say that I said, and that means I practically said it?
Never mind. Never mind.
Fine.
You don't have to ask how you're feeling today.
Look, I was feeling fine until... Well, here... I feel fine.
Good.
You feel fine?
Yes, why do you keep asking me that?
Well, I just thought maybe you might be a little, tired.
Why?
Because we stayed out a little late last night,
Well, yeah, we did. But it was fun.
You had a good time, huh?
Sure. Why shouldn't I? I loved Crystal Gale.
Crystal Gale.
Oh, she's got a gorgeous voice. Don't you think?
Yeah. Gorgeous.
I'd give anything if I could sing like that. Well, I do think there's one thing that I probably do better than she does.
What's that? Talk.
Bowl. I beat you, didn't I?
Yeah, not by much, but you did. And pretty good for a beginner, though.
Pretty good. I was terrific. Did you see that spare I picked up in the 7th frame? Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. What? So you had a good time bowling, huh?
Yes. Why would I not?
Oh, I was just wondering.
Did I not tell you last night when you took me home that I had a good time?
Yeah, but people sometimes say, things just to be polite, and you being so polite.
What is the point you're trying to make here, Vince?
I want to know if you had a good time or you were just being polite.
I had a good time. And I'm polite enough to say so. I hope that answers your question.
I'll be right back. I'll get you some, okay?
How can two people who care about each other so much act so foolish?
Beats me.
How'd it go?
It was terrific.
Did you show up on time, like I said?
Yeah, 15 minutes early. Come on, I wouldn't be late for my first modeling shoot, Chad.
Well, so how did it go?
Well, there were 4 other models there and a photographer taking a whole bunch of pictures.
And?
It was so exciting, Chad. They had banners all over the place that said, Bay City Beauties welcome you to the city by the bay. And if it all works out, they're going to have our pictures all over Bay City in posters, magazines, billboards.
That's terrific. So it went okay?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
But there was just one strange thing.
What? What's that?
The photographer took me aside and had me take pictures all by myself. Why do you think he did that?
Probably because he knows a star when he sees one.
I almost forgot. Where is it? Look at this.
Yeah.
$500. They paid me $500 for an hour's work. Do you believe that?
That's pocket change. You just wait.
Well, I'm gonna bring it right to the bank. But don't I owe you something? I mean, you are my manager.
Nothing. This one is all yours, sweetie.
But Chad, you've helped me so much.
It'll even up in the end. Don't worry. Now, I'm going to go make a phone call, and then I'm going to walk you to the bank, okay?
Okay.
All right.
You guys going out together?
No.
You're both being extremely childish. You work in the same place. You are part of the same family. Eventually, you're going to have to talk to each other. So somebody say something.
All right. Okay. Mama, tell Scott that I'm glad he had such a wonderful date with Patricia last night.
Mom, if you see Cheryl, I want you to tell her she had a great time with Chad Rolo.
Not exactly what I had in mind.
5 minutes, Felicia.
Adam will be here, honey.
I don't know why we invited a cop on the show to begin with. I mean, everybody knows there's never a cop around when you need one.
He will be here, Richard.
Oh, live television. Why did I ever get involved in it? It's going to give me a nervous breakdown.
Never happened, Mr. Wallingford. You haven't got the personality for it. You strike me as somebody who's always in control of himself and the whole situation.
Oh. Well, yeah, now that you mention it, I guess I am. 4 minutes?
Good. Well, you're not a successful psychiatrist for nothing.
It's about time, Adam.
Adam.
Sorry, Emily. Hello, Sergeant Corey. Hello, it's nice to see you.
Dr. Glazer, Adam, I'm going to have to fill you in very quickly, all right? I would like Dr. Glazer to first give a psychological profile of the killer based on his studies, all right?
But feel free to dispute any of my theories. I mean, you're the guy with the inside information.
Hey, chime right in. Who knows? Maybe I'll learn something.
What exactly would you like to talk about today?
Let's just call it PR. Felicia.
PR? I'm afraid I don't know what that means.
Felicia, I've screened several calls for Crystal's part of the show.
Right.
I've got 4 on hold already.
Okay.
3 minutes.
All right, honey, thank you. Eddie?
I think table number 7 wants a check.
Oh, good. I'm glad you guys are here.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. I need to talk. Oh, I'm delighted that somebody wants to talk. What's the matter?
Well, first, Pops, could you get out the TV?
Oh, you know I don't like to talk with the TV on.
I know, but this has something to do with what I want to talk about. Hurry, okay? It's almost time.
Well, it's time for what?
For Felicia's talk show. Adam's going to be on.
Adam, no kidding. How come?
Oh, Felicia's interviewing him and some psychiatrist about the killer.
You know, that case is getting him to be a regular celebrity.
What's turning him into is a nervous wreck.
Well, there's a lot of pressure on him.
Yeah, Mom, and I just don't know if he can take it. I mean, he's cracking right down the middle. He never eats. He doesn't sleep. He's even having nightmares about this killer.
Maybe you should take him away for the weekend.
Don't I wish I could. I can hardly get him to leave the office.
Oh, will you put your foot down? He'll listen to you.
Pops, I have. I just don't know what else I can do, you know? We've always been able to talk about
everything. And now I feel like he's just slipping away.
No, he loves you.
I know he does, but it doesn't seem to matter. I just don't know how to reach him.
Listen,
I love him so much, and I can't seem to help him.
You keep standing by him. He needs to know that. Believe me.
And tell him that you love him. Don't let him forget that.
Hey, we sound like parents.
Oh, it's on.
Good morning, and welcome to Breakfast with Felicia. I'm your hostess, Felicia Gallant. We're coming to you live from the fabulous Tops restaurant high above Bay City. I'm very excited about today's show because I have a very special guest. Her name is Miss Crystal Gale. I'm sure you all know who that is. But we'll meet her a little later. First, I'd like to talk about a very serious subject, something that is of concern to all of you in Bay City. That's the so-called Sin Stalker case. What is it that makes this man want to kill people? And what are the police doing about it? Well, I have invited two guests to answer some of those questions. First, a Dr. Alan Glazer, a very noted psychiatrist here from Bay City, and Sergeant Adam Corey from the police department, who is running a task force to catch this man. First, let me go to Dr. Glazer. Good morning.
Good morning.
Dr. Glazer, I understand that you have written several books on psychology of the criminal mind. Is that true?
Yes. Yes. And I also lecture on criminal behavior at the University of Chicago.
So then the Sin Stalker case is of interest to you?
Oh, yes, yes. As a matter of fact, I've drawn up a profile of this killer as I see him. But let me say right off that this profile only follows a typical case based on former clinical observations. I couldn't really offer a thoroughgoing hypothesis unless I'd interviewed the killer himself personally.
Yes, I understand. Please go on.
Well, it seems to me that based on these studies, then, the type of sociopath that's usually associated with crimes of this nature is somebody who's been working on a very deep-seated anger for a long time before.
From his childhood?
More than likely, yes.
So then you're saying that the killer might have a mind like a child?
A very unhappy and destructive child, I'm afraid, yes. These people never seem to recover from past slights and hurt.
From who, for example?
Parents, older siblings, probably. They always seem to be on the lookout to get even for some kind of mistreatment. Now, the trouble is that this mistreatment is very often violent. Treatment. In other words, these people more than likely have been abused.
And Sergeant
So, in a sense, they are victims. Victims, my...
I'm sorry. Sergeant Corey, you wanted to ask something?
The only victims in this case are women who have been attacked or have been killed.
But perhaps if you understood why he killed.
What's the killer to get killed? Good to look at my face.
Precisely. Potentially that kind of person needs help.
I want to talk to rescue to You may think